Welcome back to Robert Trace Cars by Triple B. My name's Ronnie. I'm out here in the shop. And we have Mr. Micah Ladner's factory stock in here today. We've been doing a lot of cleaning around here and finally got the lift working. It's super nice. But we got Micah Ladner's factory stock in here today. Really not going to do a whole lot to it. We're going to nut and bolt everything, make sure everything's good to go. Check our ride heights, check our springs. He wants us to put it on the scales for him and just make sure everything's where it needs to be. Got the battery charging. We do have to change our seat belts. Guys, seat belts can only be ran for so long. It's June 2019. He knew that they were out of date, so he brought us a set to replace them with. Waiting on old FedEx for this nose piece. We're gonna clean up the front end for him, put a new nose piece on it. Gonna clean up some of these side pieces. I'll probably make a new piece of that piece on each side, and then clean up our fender wells, straighten up the body a little bit. It's in really good shape, so not much body work to do. I'm gonna fix that, massage everything just a little bit, and send it on its way. So about to check our air pressure in the car and the tire. We're gonna check our ride heights and get them about close, or see if he already has them close, which I'm sure he does. The car looks great sitting here. You know, it's got good attitude just sitting in the shop. But we'll check our ride heights. We'll go over that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and set it on the scales and see where she falls out. And if it don't need no adjusting, we'll pull her off the scales and wait on her nose to get here. If it needs a little adjusting, we'll see what we can do, add a shim here or there, and get her right back in the ballpark where he can make some laps and hopefully get some feature wins in this year. So hang on with us. We're gonna set our air pressure and get our ride heights right, and here we go. We had help show up. So we're about to check the ride heights, and then once we check the ride heights, we'll get it set on the scales. Right front, 7 1/4. Left front, 7 3/4. The left rear ride height is gonna be 10. Right rear ride height is gonna be, 9 1/2. So I'll show you, if I can find where I set the tape measure, where I measure ride heights. Stand by where you gotta find the tape. Oh, there it is. That's why you're around. One of the many reasons, huh? So on the front end, we measure from the ground up to the lowest part of the frame right here, right where it comes down. You'll see a stock frame. It comes down and turns to go down the car. So right there where it turns and starts to run down the car, you measure from the bottom of it to the ground. And we already checked it. So it's 7 3/4. Right front's the same way. You know, see how it comes down and turns back? So right here is where you want to hit, from the ground to right there. We're at 7 1/4. All right, on the rear, this is where we check ours. Let me get down on the ground. So you got this big hole in the frame on the bottom. So you measure it from right there, the lowest part of the frame, to the ground. That measurement, 9 1/2 on the left rear. Same on the 9 and a half on the right rear. We're on the right rear corner. Same on the left rear. Get down here. You find your big hole right here. You measure from right there to the ground. 10 inches is where we're going. So they're all within an eighth to a quarter inch. And that is close in my book. Really, on this car, they're all within an eighth of an inch. So we're gonna set it on the scales and see what numbers are where, what our rear percentage is, what our left rear is, and see what we gotta do. All right, we got it set on the scales, and I think they're making our jobs easy, because it is dang near right on the money for me, the way I see it. The left side percentage 51.2, which it'll go up probably close to 2%, probably 1.5 to 2% once the driver's in it. Rear percentage is 52.8. I mean, it's got a little bit more fuel than what I would like to scale it at, but at the same time, I mean, it's right on the money. 244 pounds of left rear. I say anywhere from 240 to 250 is where I'd like to be on one of these cars. So I thought it was going to scale out right. It's set down really good. Posture is really good. So I don't know, I really didn't have to do much to it. You find anything?
No.
So I don't know. They making our job easy today. We'll straighten up a little bit of body work on it. Wait on stinking FedEx to bring us that nose piece so we can slap on it, and I don't know, be done with it. We went over ride heights, where to check the ride heights, set the car on the scales. Numbers don't lie. I showed you the numbers on the scales. So I don't know what else we could do. Tire pressure. The tire pressures that I think we should go with is we're at 24 right front, 22 right rear, 16 pounds left front, 14 pounds left rear. Well, I think that's about it for setting up a pure stock, factory stock. Full stock suspension. Shocks are all in stock location, stock mount. It does have tubular stock replacement uppers on it. But other than that, we just got to change our seat belts out, straighten the body up, and we'll be done. So we're a couple days later since sitting on the scales. But we got the new nose on the car, new grill inserts, got it all cut out and got them pot riveted in there and looking really good. Made the little sheet metal pieces on each side. Got them on there and got all that stuff buttoned up. Really all we have left is we went and picked up a brand new battery, old red top Altima. We're gonna stick it in the car. The battery box is right back here behind the driver's seat, has its own little compartment. It's set up really well, it's welded in. But we're gonna put that on. And then we have a new hub for the right front. I think he broke a hub one night and he had a spare 5-on-5. And we ordered a brand new 5-on-4 3/4. So we're gonna get that 5-on-4 3/4 on the car. He's bringing us an extra wheel tomorrow morning. He's picking the car up, gonna throw it on there. And he'll have 5-on-4 3/4 on the whole car instead of having that one oddball in the right front. But I'm gonna put you on time lapse again. We'll roll this car forward a little bit. Man, I like that nose. Them grill pieces come out really good. I like that black on the bottom. It kind of hides it. So we finished Mr. Micah's race car, the 85 factory stock. He came and got it just a few minutes ago. Mom is taking pictures, and we are going to get a Happy Meal, huh?
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggets and hamburger.
Chicken nuggets? Everybody's getting chicken nugget Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Say thank you, Mr. Micah, for the work.
Thank you, Mr. Mike, for the work.
All right, say see y'all next time.